Today is about you. I know what it feels like to sit on a bench. I know what it feels like to get knocked down. I know what it feels like to have a hope and a dream. And nobody believes in it but a few people. But here's what I know.
Hi, this is Walter Bond, and welcome to Peak Performance Life. Every single month, we cover one of the 31 truths. We believe that 31 truths will boost your peak performance. We created this program, 31 Truths, just for you. Because with these 31 truths, we can update your operating system. You update your phone, you update your computer, but we're gonna update you. And then we believe if we update you, we can put money in your pocket. Now this month is special for me because we're gonna talk about teamwork. In fact, peak performers value teammates and they value teamwork. You hear people say this all the time. I don't need anybody, I'm gonna do it all by myself. Let me tell you something. If you wanna do something great, if you wanna do something big time, if you wanna do something special, you have to be able to function in a team because you can't do anything great all by yourself. You see, I'm an expert in teamwork because in my NBA career, I played on really, really good teams and I played on horrible teams. In 1992-93, I played for the Dallas Mavericks. We were one of the worst teams in the history of the NBA. We only won 13 games. And I'm here to tell you, as that season went on, I hated to go to work. Our locker room was toxic. There were little cliques on the team. We were not a team at all. Here's the good news. The next season, I got a chance to play for the Utah Jazz. And we went all the way to the Western Conference Final, one step away from an NBA championship. So there you have it. I played on great teams, but I played on poor teams too. And I know about teams, so hear me clearly. The one thing I learned about teams is that if you want to have a great team, you have to have great leadership. It always begins at the top. So CEO, this is your job for your team to function. Vice presidents and presidents, managers, if you're in charge of a team, remember this, great teams start with great leadership. The first thing you have to understand as you build a team, it always boils down to having the right people. Do you have the right people on the bus? It's not just enough to have the right people on the bus. You have to have the right people in the right places. I've seen organizations that have the right people in the wrong places. And in that case, it creates stress and anxiety. And it's really, really difficult for that team to perform at its optimal potential. So make sure you get the right people on the bus, but have them in the right positions. And here's how you do it. You need to hire diverse talent and diverse ability. The biggest mistake people make when they build a team, they almost get the same personality. You don't want a monotone sound, you want harmony. Think about music. All these different instruments together makes a harmonious sound. You've never been to a concert and heard just one instrument make one sound and it sounds good. You want harmony on your team, and the way you do it, you have to hire diverse personalities and also diverse skill sets. And through this diversity, over time, you can build team. So here's what I really realized. Building a team is like a good pot of gumbo. You first put everything in the pot, but through the time, all the vegetables, all the chicken, all the crawfish, and the seasoning eventually begins to meld together and it becomes one. So your team and building teamwork will take time. As you hire these diverse skills, as you hire these diverse personalities, make sure, leader, that you provide a goal. You see, we are all inherently selfish, which means when I come to work, if I'm not careful, I'm going to think about me. If you're not careful, you're going to think about you. That's why great teams have a goal. You see, in the NBA, our goal was an NBA championship. Everybody wants to win a championship. But in your company, in your organization, what's your goal? Your goal should be the vision of the organization, and it should always be about the strategic plan. So when I come to work, I clearly know where my organization is trying to go, and I know exactly how we're going to get there. If you can paint that picture, before you know it, over time, people come to work, and they're not focused on themselves. They're focused on the vision. They're focused on the goal. Now, last thought, and I want to leave you with this. Here's what makes a great team. When you come to work, don't focus on others' production. Don't focus on others' performance. When you come to work, be the best you that you can be. I've seen so many teams become dysfunctional because people say this: well, I'm doing my job, but the person over in quality control is not doing their job. Or I'm doing my job, but the customer service is not doing their job. And before you know it, you have different divisions within the same company at odds with each other. Here's what I know about sports. We have what we call superstars. I played with two. Their names were John Stockton and Karl Malone. And these guys were so good, they even made me look better. And that's what a superstar does. That's what a great teammate does. They are so good, they make the others around them look good too. So when you come to work, you focus on being a superstar. You're going to do your job so well that anybody else around you is going to look good just because you're so good at what you do. And that's what great teamwork is all about. In basketball, we had bad days. In basketball, we had off days. But you always had a teammate to encourage you. You always had a teammate to pick you up. So when you go to work, I want you to be a superstar. But if you see someone else struggling, don't criticize them. Go encourage them. Go build them up. Go motivate them. But most importantly, be a superstar that's so good you can even cover their mistakes. I love teamwork, and I love teammates. And I love these chances to talk to you because I want you to be a part of a winning team. And when you get to work, make sure that you are the superstar. Hi, this is Walter Bond, and I want to give you something special right now. Do you guys know that executive coaching is one of the fastest growing business segments in corporate America? CEOs around the world are seeking out coaches. Everyone understands in sports that you need coaches to reach your potential. But what corporate America is starting to figure out is that the same dynamic is true when it comes to business. So I don't care if you're an entrepreneur, I don't care if you're an executive, I don't care if you're just a professional who's trying to get to that next level, we all need coaching. So in our Peak Performance Huddle, we've created a coaching program just for you. And since it's a group coaching program, it's very affordable. And I think it's a no-brainer. You get to hear my voice every single day. We do a live call once a week. And inside of our huddle, in our portal, there's tons of webinars, downloadable information, all kind of tools that can help you get to that next level. Because you can't get to that next level by yourself. Our coaching program is based on the 31 truths to boost peak performance. If you master, or when you master these 31 truths, I promise you one thing, we will increase your value. And as your value increases, so will the bottom line for you as an individual, but also your company. So why in the world would you not engage and invest in coaching? Peak performers understand that success is a team sport, and in the Peak Performance Huddle, you have a chance to join our team. Don't miss out. We believe it's a no-brainer, and I want you to sign up because I want you to hear my voice every single day, because I will recondition your subconscious mind for a higher level of success. Join the Peak Performance Huddle, and I promise you one thing, you will get every dime you invest, you will get it back tenfold.